the Emerald Isle, the thriving city of Dublin, and we're glad to have you with us from Aviva Stadium. A neutral site showdown as both of these teams hoping to make an early season statement. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Missouri Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. Wolverines kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. And he's not going to take the touchback. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll give it to Hardy. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Tigers will hustle to the line. On third down, here's Hardy. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on fourth down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. And he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Here's Simmons to throw. Oh, they're after him. Finds his target down the middle.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a look. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
It's 3rd and 5. Austin Simmons, a play fake. Here comes the heat. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
And, man, that's impressive because I feel like this QB, he knew it, Reese. Like, he knew exactly where he needed to get to. He drops back. He wants to pass the football, but he's like, I got plenty of space to get the first down with a little extra, makes that decision, and gets the first down.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Throwing Simmons. Quickly to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying to run, it's Hardy. Runs through a tackle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Rushes on him. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. 4th down, Simmons. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
1st down and more. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. Now on 1st down from the 30. Running inside, it's Marshall. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. See that maze in blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed running attacks.
I expect big, physical, huge linemen that don't like people, that are going to move them out of the way and do just this, what we did right here. Move the sticks, get 1st downs on the ground. That's who Michigan is.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. The short. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. At the 35, he's got room. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. Quickly complete. Going for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. On the option. They can't corral the pass. The ball's on the ground. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise. The defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover in the backfield.
Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 10.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Underwood, bringing the heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Missouri wants to go fast. To the air, it's Simmons. Snags it over the middle. It's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
It's so hard to force fumbles.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a 2nd look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Simmons. Under fire. And down he goes. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Here's a give to Hardy. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
And this defense doing a really good job understanding out route, seeing it, sitting on it, waiting, breaking on the football, not giving up the 3rd down conversion.
Smashes it between the uprights. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Offense in a bunch formation. Here's Underwood to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number
maybe a crease. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
That's a fumble. They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Throwing, Underwood. Under fire. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the 1st down.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Pocket breaking down. Complete to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerbach or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Wolverines line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Marshall. Running through contact. And he's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The run inside. It's Hardy. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it really doesn't matter who plays quarterback in this.
Unloads it downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes down the right side. The 10. Touchdown, Wolverine. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. That touchdown puts him up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Still on his feet at the 40. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. He now has 53 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. They go play action with Simmons. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Defense is about firing off, getting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Caught over the middle. It's Buchanan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Underwood. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Marshall. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. So a quick timeout called by the offense, and if they move efficiently, they might have opportunity to run a play and stop the clock again. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Michigan!
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for space to the left. He's going to let one go back to the middle. He's got it way down the field. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's lead things off with Houston taking on the Cincinnati Bearcats. And it's the Cougars trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. They give it to the freshman, his first carry. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
Going long. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Going the other way, and he's got room. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's the play the defense absolutely had to have. You know, going into halftime, you were down on the scoreboard. You just needed something really good to happen. So
oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. That's a great start to this second half.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. From the red zone, it's Hardy. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's Simmons to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got 3rd and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for this defense.
Nice job by the defense.
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the short 3 here and trying to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Simmons to throw for it on 4th. Looking to the end zone. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Bringing it back. The 30. The 20. Past the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Michigan.
Dude, from 4th and goal, backs against the wall, you don't want to give up points to. I'm putting points on the scoreboard. What a play by this defense. Nice break on the football, gets the pick, finds the green grass, and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll return it. He's got a lot of confidence to bring that ball out of the end zone, but it didn't work out this time, out of bounds at the 16. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. From the gun, give to Hardy.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. 4th down, Simmons. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Tigers want to move quickly. The definition of 4-down territory has changed, so he'll take the deep shot. Grabs it inside the 15, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. There he goes. Drills him with the stiff arm. That gives him 100 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Fires to the right. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's Underwood to throw. Looking deep. On target to the left. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
We reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he'll be smacked to the ground. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Throwing, Underwood. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting. Keep grinding. You never know what can happen. Maybe you get hot. Maybe you make an all-time comeback.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Tigers are in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field.
He's going to let it go. He's got it on the outside. Ripped past midfield. Finally stopped at the 42, and that's the kind of chunk play that gets drives going.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the 4th quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
Finds his big tight end. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He wants to change this route. Throwing Simmons. Pressure coming. And they got him.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Touchdown, Missouri! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. From the gun, running back gets to give. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to him on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Underwood. Quarterback floating away from pressure. A strike downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
The give from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Underwood to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Third down for the offense after recovering their own fumble. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Throwing right. Pulls it in. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Running inside, it's Marshall. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. Got a little press. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Now the Tigers will use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
They believe in their running game on third and goal here. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. He's waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get